Hello everybody, welcome to Tejas Education and Learning. So today we are going to learn the second chapter from Timelines History, Social Studies, Orient Black Swan textbook, and from that we are going to learn the second chapter, okay? And I'm going to explain that chapter in detail. I'm going to teach that chapter in detail, okay? And this video has been explained and taught fully in English. And this is the video lesson number 2 for the same chapter. If you have not watched video lesson number 1 for this chapter, the link has been provided in the description box. You can check it out and then you can click on this video. So, before moving on to the video, please make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon next to that so that you will not miss out on any notifications or videos that we post later. The chapter is Inventions of Industrial Revolution. This is from class 5 Social Studies, Timelines History, and this is the chapter 2. So, and this is the video lesson number 2 for the same chapter. Let's begin. So, before we begin, let us see what and all we learned in the previous video lesson. So, in the previous video lesson, we learned about some machines, right? Some inventions. Okay? What are they? They were the spinning mule, the steam engine, the water mill, and we also learned about coal, iron and coke. Where were they used and how were they used? Right? Yeah. So, what and all we are going to learn today in this video lesson? So, in this video lesson, we are going to learn about agriculture, Jethro Tull's seed drill, about the iron plough, threshing machine, communications, about the telephone and the wireless. We are going to learn about two inventors, who were Alexander Graham Bell and Marconi, who invented the telephone and the wireless respectively. About transportation, we are going to learn about George Stephenson, who was the father of the railway, and then we will have a quick recap of what and all we learned today. Okay? So let's begin and learn. So before we learn, stay tuned for a few seconds. Yes, students. So now let's know about agriculture. So Britain was a largely agricultural society before the Industrial Revolution. So there were many inventions that helped nowadays in the field of agriculture, like the seed drill, right? So the seed drill invented by Jethro Tull helped the farmers plant more seeds in a larger area in a shorter period of time. Okay? So, yes, this is a picture of a seed drill invented by Jethro Tull, which helped the farmers plant more seeds in a larger area in a shorter period of time. Okay? Hope you understood this. Children, this is an iron plough. So the iron ploughs were stronger than wooden ploughs and they could plough or dig up even the hardest of the soils. So people started using this machine. Children, this is the threshing machine or a thresher. So the main use of the threshing machine or the thresher is that it separated the grain from the chaff. Okay? And it does so by beating the plant and making the seeds fall out from it. Hope you understood. Children, so now let's talk about communications. Okay. So the telephone and the wireless were two inventions that changed the way people communicated over long distances. This helped the spread of the Industrial Revolution. The telephone was invented by an Englishman named Alexander Graham Bell. He was an inventor who also worked with people with hearing difficulties. So, this is Alexander Graham Bell with his invention named the telephone. Okay. So, the telephone revolutionized the way the people lived during the Industrial Revolution period. Okay. So, it had a huge impact on the lives of the people for communications, because after using the telephones during those period, they started communicating with other people from long distances too. So in this way, it had a huge impact and revolutionized the way the people lived during the Industrial Revolution. From this, we say that communication and transportation was very important during that period. And one of the inventions that were used were the telephone and the wireless that spread communications. Now let's learn about the wireless. So, the other invention that revolutionized communication was the wireless. An Italian named Marconi, as you can see in this picture, he was the first to transmit wireless messages across the English Channel in 1899. His invention used radio waves to transmit messages across long distances. Today, we use mobile phones. In that, we listen radios, right? It is also related to the same concept. It is also related to that only. Okay? Yeah. So, children, here you can see some pictures, right? So, before the use of steam, railway locomotives, etc., people used horse-driven coach, barges, camels, etc. to travel or to move the goods from one place to another. Okay? Yeah. Children, in this picture, you can see the person named George Stephenson, also known as the father of the railway. He built steam locomotives for the British Railways. On the other hand, in this picture, you can see a British locomotive train which carries people, manufactured goods, raw materials and takes them from one place to another. Okay? Hope you understood. So, today we have learned about agriculture, communication, transport. Hope you understood all these concepts. I will meet you all in another video. Thank you all. Enjoy learning with Tejas Education and Learning.